Hey everyone, welcome back to Knowledge Central. If you've been feeling stuck, like life is on repeat, waking up, doing the same things, and seeing no real change, this video is for you. Today is not just another video, today is a wake-up call. We're going to talk about mindset, discipline, and what it really takes to break out of the cycle and start building a life that actually moves forward. So wherever you are right now, take a moment, focus in because this might be the message you needed to hear. Let's get into it. Most people are walking through life in a dream. They wake up, follow the same routine, and wonder why their bank account and their mindset haven't changed in years. They blame their city, their background, or their lack of luck. But today, I'm calling for a total system reboot. It is time to wake up to the reality of success. Think about the story of a young man who grew up in a one-room house with no electricity. For most people, that is a reason to quit. But for someone like William Kamkwamba, it was the logic he needed to build a windmill out of scrap metal and bring power to his entire village. He did not have a mentor or a manual. He had a vision and a library book. He realized that his environment was a challenge to be solved, not a cage to stay in. If a teenager can build a power plant from trash, what is stopping you from building a digital empire with a smartphone? Success is not a feeling. It is a series of habits. In the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Stephen Covey talks about being proactive. This means you stop being a victim of your circumstances and start being the creator of your results. If you spend 3 hours a day scrolling through other people's lives, you're a consumer. If you spend 3 hours a day learning meta ads, video editing, or digital marketing, you're a producer. The difference between the 1% and the 99% is how they use their time when nobody is watching. To the young people watching this, the world does not owe you a living, but the world is full of opportunities for those who provide value. Economic growth happens when you solve problems for others. Stop asking, why me, and start asking, what can I build? Whether you are starting a faceless YouTube channel or launching a digital business, the goal is the same: professional authority and financial freedom. This is not about politics, it is about your personal economy. Let's look at a practical example of the 1% rule from James Clear's Atomic Habits. Most people think success is a giant leap. It isn't. If you want to build a YouTube channel, don't focus on getting 1 million subscribers. Focus on the logic of the next 5 minutes. Can you write one better sentence for your script? Can you find one better image for your thumbnail? If you improve your skills by just 1% every day, you will be 37 times better by this time next year. That is the math of success. Now let's talk about the quadrants of time by Stephen Covey. Most young people spend their lives in quadrant 4, activities that are not urgent and not important. This is mindless scrolling, watching entertainment that adds no value, and complaining. Successful people live in quadrant 2, activities that are not urgent but highly important. This is where you find exercise, planning, relationship building, and deep learning. If you want to wake up, you must move your time from quadrant 4 to quadrant 2. Here is a practical exercise you can do right now. Open your phone and look at your screen time. If you spent 2 hours on social media today, that is 2 hours you could have spent building your digital business. If you don't have a business yet, use that time to read one chapter of a book that teaches you a high-income skill. The information is free. The only cost is your discipline. Another example is the story of Sylvester Stallone. Before he was famous, he was so broke he had to sell his dog for $25 just to buy food. He had a script for a movie called Rocky, but he refused to sell it unless he could be the lead actor. He had a vision for his life that was non-negotiable. He understood that his value wasn't in his current bank account, but in the asset he had created with his mind. He eventually bought his dog back and became a global icon because he stayed true to his professional authority. The version of you that is successful in 5 years is waiting for you to make a choice today. Will you keep hitting snooze on your potential, or will you finally wake up? This is Knowledge Central. We do not just talk about growth, we execute it. If you are ready to shift your mindset and build your future, subscribe now. Your journey starts today. I will see you in the next one.